Good afternoon, students and parents. This is Miss Gurpreet here. Well done for completing day one of your distance learning. As the day's gone on, you've asked a number of questions, and here are some of your answers. The first question that some of you have asked is, how can you best prepare for distance learning? My advice would be, make sure you have an early night so that you're nice and refreshed by the time you begin in the morning. Make sure you organise your books and your equipment in the evening. In the morning, before you start, make sure you've had some breakfast so you've got enough fuel for your brain to remain energised. Log on to Teams nice and early and be ready to begin your learning no later than 7:30 in the morning. Engage a positive and growth mindset to get the best out of your learning. We appreciate there's going to be a number of challenges, but you need to be able to find a way to think about how you can overcome these. Continue to take a break during your normal break times to rest and to refuel. I would recommend that you move away from your computer and your devices during your break times. One of the questions that you've asked this afternoon has been, when can you access your learning? We would recommend that you do this from 7:30 AM to 2:30 PM. All your resources can be found in the distance learning folder on Microsoft Teams. You can engage with live chat with your teacher during your normal timetabled lesson. For your core subjects, this will be through your team that your teacher has created for you. For all your non-core subjects, this will be through your form channel. What happens at the beginning of the day? The first place that you need to go to every single morning is your form channel. Your form tutor will be waiting to take a register and outline the expectations for the day. Please do not expect a video or an audio chat function with your teachers. They may provide you with a pre-recorded message, and they will be certainly there to provide any instant messaging within the team. As previously mentioned, this is the same channel which will be used for all your non-core subjects. What happens if you miss your lesson because you're unwell, sharing a device with a sibling, or in a different time zone? The most important thing to remember here is keep us informed. We are trying our very best to monitor your attendance and levels of engagement. If you miss a lesson, you can still access all your learning resources from the distance learning folder on Microsoft Teams. And if you have any questions, you can send a message directly to your teacher using the chat function on Teams. One of the questions that you've asked this afternoon has been, what do you do if you don't finish your work? My question would be, what would you normally do if you're at school and you don't finish your work? Your teachers have planned 50-minute lessons, and if you don't manage to finish within the 50 minutes, consider completing it outside of your normal school day hours. Your teachers are extremely mindful of the fact that this is an extremely overwhelming time, so they have given you extensions for a number of the tasks that they've set for you. Please adhere to these deadlines so that they can then provide you with the effective feedback that you deserve. I'm facing some technical issues and cannot access Microsoft Teams. What can I do? The first thing to remember is, please do not panic. We are here to help you. Contact your form tutor via email, your head of year or your head of key stage, myself or Mr. Ian if need be, or alternatively contact the school IT help desk during the normal school hours by phone or email. What if you have a question to ask tomorrow? There's no such thing as a silly question. Please keep them coming. Mr. Ian and I will aim to address every single issue and concern that you have on a daily basis. We are here to help you and to ensure that you'll continue. And finally, well done for making it through day number 1 of distance learning. You've done an absolute fantastic job to access your learning material, engage with your learning, and ask intelligent questions. I know Mr. Ian and I have been thoroughly enjoying reading some of the conversations that you've been having with your teachers today. Keep it up.